this. On a scale of 1 to 5, this tells me so much when I get to hear this from you guys before I start my live. 5 for me, 1 for Wi-Fi. 1 is you're feeling stuck, and 5 is you're feeling so good you're just slaying this. This is what I want to know before we get through this grocery haul, because this is going to be a big grocery haul. And like I said this morning, most people think the food pyramid works, okay? But if it worked, we wouldn't be the sickest generation ever. But I'll tell you what does work, groceries like this. This is going to be a big grocery haul, and I'm so excited everybody's here. Good morning, Julie, Lorna, it's so good to see you, Patricia. Let's slay this, you guys. We're going to keep it nice and easy without the diseasey. Good morning, I'm Stephanie Ignafo, somatic lifestyle medicine practitioner and founder of Plantspiration, where people are actually losing weight, feeling great, feeling less stressed. They're getting it down, because how many people know that whole food plant-based works? Okay, this is where it sticks. So we're about to drop this grocery haul, but first, let's not forget where we're coming from, okay? This is when I was eating the food pyramid kind of food, you know, following the recommended, you know, heart association. You know what it got me? It got me sick. But this stuff right here, this stuff got me slaying it. Okay, so I had to get a lot of groceries, and don't forget, a lot in terms of I had to get some household goods. So you guys are going to see it all, and you're going to guess it all. So start paying attention. This is like the Price is Right. I want to see who gets close to this. And these are the foods that help me lose 100 pounds, reverse my chronic diseases, and what I'm teaching every week for people to do it too. So I had to get some of these paper towels, just a little bit every once in a while. We've got some bread up in here in this house. It's just a sourdough bread. It's nice and easy without the diseasey. But let's get into the good stuff. We're talking nutrient density in this week's class, okay? And this bag right here, this is probably, it's ripping my arm off right now. So let's talk about the nutrients that are in this bag, okay? We've got plantains. This is protein. This is fiber. This is vitamins. This is minerals. This is how people are actually doing it. Simple, easy. Keep the bananas on you. When in doubt, whip a banana out. So don't eat that part, okay? Don't eat that part. Look at all these bananas. We're going to put them in smoothies. We can make nice cream with them, or we don't even need a recipe. We can just actually eat them like gorillas, and you know, they don't get cramps. They don't get sick because they're eating all this stuff. So let's get these bananas out. Look at all these. Look at all these. That's nutrient density right there, and you could eat all you want of those. You could eat your plants off with the fruit. We don't fear fruit over here, okay? We don't fear fruit, and we don't feel abundance, okay? So speaking of abundance, let's get into my next bag. Do you guys like this? I hope you like this. Let me ask you guys this. When's the last time you had a banana? When's the last time you had a banana? These are, because I've got palm olive hands. I want to use some gloves when I'm washing the dishes sometimes, or toilets. Okay, nutrient density right here. You eat this stuff, you're getting fiber, vitamins, minerals, protein, antioxidants, okay? You can't get that from meat. You know what meat does? Meat gives doctors more money. Meat gives cholesterol a win, okay? And we don't want those problems. What is this? I'm finding stuff in my cart. I don't even know what it is. What is this? Well, we're going to find out, because Emily's making us some foods. Got some Italian seasoning because I've been using it in my longevity soup. We're going to be putting plants on plants, and it's going to taste great. We've got some celery. I'm going to probably put those in another minestrone soup, or in it could go into a chickpea salad. It could go into a juice. I get celery every week, and I'm using it, okay? What do we got here? Better than bouillon broth. We don't need chicken broth, beef broth, or any of those ridiculous recommendations for good food or good flavor, because none of that stuff helps people reverse disease. Hey, let's talk about the mother of nutrient density. Wait a minute, there's a couple things here. This is the mother of nutrient density right here. Fiber, antioxidants, real volume. This is how we stay full and lose weight, you guys. Actually eating stuff like this. You could eat it raw. You could steam it in the microwave. You could steam it on a pot. You could put it in your you could do whatever you want with it. Just get it in your grocery cart and get it home. You could dunk this cauliflower in hummus. You could steam it up. You could eat it up. You could bake it up. But we're going to be making cheese sauce with it. We've got a great class tomorrow night. It's on nutrient density, the real nutrients that help people lose weight, feel great, and prevent and reverse disease. It was a bit windy out there today. What is going on? Let's see. We've got a couple other things in here. Some olives. that we grabbed some olives. They're going in something, and I don't even know yet. And we've got some extra onion powder because we're putting onion powder in everything over here. Okay, let's get down to the good stuff. We're talking about nutrient density, while the food pyramid is talking about calorie density and having people restrict certain things. That's not the case over here. We're losing weight and feeling great by eating our plants off. We're nourishing to flourish, okay? I've been making broccoli sprouts, but I've also been eating them so fast. We're going to be putting these in our Wrap It Up wraps tomorrow night. The easiest way to eat delicious foods, lose weight, and feel great. We're going to be using some tofu in that recipe. So we've got some organic tofu. We want stuff like this. Talk about fiber, talk about protein, talk about vitamins, minerals. This is a real MVP when it comes to nutrient density, okay? We don't have calorie density going on over here with vegetable oils. We're using vegetable stock to saute everything. What a game changer. If you want your pants to fall off and your numbers to go down, I suggest getting rid of that ridiculous oil that they're talking about that's doing nothing but giving cardiologists more business. We've got more tofu. I'm going to check out this Myers brand. I'm going to investigate it and see if I like it, but I usually love all Myers brand. More vegetable broth because we need a lot of vegetable broth up in here. We're cooking soups. We're cooking dal. Red lentil dal. I love beets. Give me a beet. If you guys want to get this artery flow going, nice little snack, nice and delicious, I like to keep these just as a snack, okay? Once in a while, I bring home the raw cashews. We use these as a Parmesan cheese. We could use these as a sour cream. This is probably one of the highest calorie density things that I have in my cart today, but we use them sparingly. Remember, keep the nuts out of your hands and only in the recipes. We've got a silken tofu because we're going to be whipping something up. Pay attention. Follow me on all my social media. I post every day. This is one of our favorite barbecue sauce. Okay, check this out. There is no oil in this. I love this. We're going to be putting this on our wrap. If this helps people eat more plants, yay. Let's do more of that, okay? More vegetable broth. This is what I call batch shopping. They were on sale. Grab a few of them. We've got some lemons, because why not? Limes. Sorry, limes. We've got beans, because we're talking about nutrient density. Vitamins, minerals, protein. My clothes are falling off. I'm eating my plants off, you guys. Literally, stuff's falling off of me right now. Pinto beans. This can make some good Merck's cheese. Port wine. Yes, with these. And that's maybe what I'm going to be doing with those. And also we've got an avocado. Talk about nutrient density. We're talking we still need healthy fats. I'm just not eating them every day or on everything every day. We've got some garlic, because why not slay? Nutrient density, fiber, vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, phytonutrients. You can't get this in chicken. You can't. You know what you get from chicken? Sick. You get sick from chicken. Okay, the studies are out there, even increasing urinary tract infections just by eating chickens, heart disease, cholesterol, diabetes, autoimmunes. Listen, in red meat, cut it out right now. Stop it. Who do you think's making money off of that? It ain't me, baby. And it isn't potato. We are going to be making a simple hash brown casserole dish tomorrow night. Yeah, with cheese. I've got a couple shredded potatoes. What I love about these frozen shredded potatoes is it gets people eating more potatoes. And there's no oil in it. I know. We're going to talk about that, okay? No oil in it. You know what else there's no oil in? These fruits right here. Look at this. We're going to be putting a bag of these a week down our pipes, okay? With smoothies, with greens, with flaxseed. Talk about nutrient density. You guys, people are losing weight. We're down 100 pounds in another 6 weeks, okay? 2,337 pounds at Plantspiration. This is where people are learning how to make it stick, how to make nutrient density work. We're not starving over here. We're eating our plants off with foods like these. Yes, we're eating white rice because it has everything nice. Just white rice, no chemicals. You could heat this up and you could eat this with, some steamed vegetables, a frozen bag of stuff. If this is what it's going to take to get you to eat more nutrients, slay, okay? Oh, maybe I'll show you the front. And they were on sale, by the way. And I do love brown rice and I do love quinoa. But in a quick fix, yeah, we don't eat sickens anymore. That's what eating chickens did to me, okay? This was all about the lean chicken, no skin chicken, low fat cottage cheese. That's and I was feeling good because my arms are showing. I'm wearing a tank top. This feels good. This feels good, okay? This feels good, eating the plants. Speaking of which, look at this, 99 cents. Now that is nutrient density and that is bank density. You get to save more money when you're eating your plants off. What a concept, okay? This stuff is inexpensive. You don't even have to buy Ore-Ida. You can even buy the Myers brand. Same ingredients. I'm going to talk about this. Frozen hash browns, no oil. You could do so much with them. You could put them in your waffle maker. You could heat them up with some tofu scrambles. You could just make them, okay? More triple berries. Nutrient density. Look at how dense these are, okay? Vitamins, minerals, nutrients, phytonutrients, anthocyanins. I mean, that's what's saving lives right there, okay? It isn't going to be eggs, for goodness sakes. Those are loaded with cholesterol. That is such ridiculous advice that the Meat and Dairy Council are giving you to eat that stuff. We've got onions, okay? Let's slay. I'm going to be putting those on bowls. I'm going to be putting those in recipes. What do we have here? Nutrient density. There's even protein. There's protein in every single thing in my cart, except for the paper towels, okay? But we've got sweet potatoes. So the people who are eating 2-3 sweet potatoes like for breakfast today, that is slay. That is the ultimate slay. You can put those in your microwave. You can get them ready ahead of time. And now you've got a breakfast ready or a lunch ready or a dinner ready. When your brain knows what you're going to have, okay, and what you're bringing home from the grocery store is nutrient dense, it starts feeling amazing. We've got tomatoes. These are nutrient dense too. They have lycopenes. They have life-saving stuff in this stuff right here. Fiber, protein, vitamins, minerals. You know what doesn't have protein? I mean, you know what doesn't have fiber? Animals. This whole ridiculousness of extra protein and don't eat saturated fats, but only eat it in red meat. How confusing. Let's get unconfused. This has no cholesterol in my grocery cart. None. None. Zero. Okay, but we have slay up in here. These tomatoes, these are like little treats. I'm going to put these on my Buddha bowls. I'm going to put them in my mouth. I'm going to put them in wraps. We're going to be making the wrap it up wraps tomorrow night. We're going to show you guys how easy it is to eat your plants off. I love these baby cucumbers, okay? You can dunk them in hummus. You can chop them up. You can put them on bowls. Bring this stuff home every week and you're going to eat it every week. Hello? You could eat all you want of these foods except for those cashews. We want to keep those on the DL, all right? Listen to me, you guys. This isn't hard. This is easy. Get your list for the grocery store. I have one every week. I've got a method. I stick to it. My brain goes, wow, this feels great. I'm just going to keep eating like this on my plate. What else do we have here? Oh, my gosh. You guys, this is nutrient density, okay? Look at how heavy this is. We've got 2 bags of grapes. This is Nature's Candy, and it's nutrient dense. It actually contains protein, fiber, vitamins, minerals. You see where we're going here? Real food, real solutions, okay? Now my grapes are falling all over. I'm not wealthy, but I do like to indulge in a couple of these Sumo citrus oranges. Speaking of oranges and vitamin C, these are hydration. These are fiber. This is nutrient density. Satisfied? Eat more if you need more, okay? Look at this. We got so much food. I can't wait to show you guys this. Look at this. More oranges, because you could eat all you want of them. All right, when I'm hungry, I just eat my plants off. These are gonna go in a recipe tomorrow night. This is so much food. I can't guess this grocery haul because it's still gonna be smaller than most people going on the standard American diet to the grocery store. These, you guys, vitamin C, nutrients. This is the stuff that's actually healing bodies. This should have been at the top. Beans, broccoli, tofu, at the tippy top. This is how the food pyramid should look, okay? Look at this. That's how it should look, but the beans are over here. How's everybody doing? If you've got your breakfast and your lunch and your dinner plan today, let me know. BLD. And if you got your movement in, give me an M. I want to see in the chat box. Patricia, you are so darn close. Here we go. More oranges. Johnny said get more, so here we go. We can eat all we want of these. And we've got some mangoes, okay? Because this is all you can eat foods, okay? If you're hungry, cut this stuff up, peel it up, and eat it up, okay? That's nutrient density when you're actually getting real food, real fiber, real vitamins in your body. You can't get those from meats. You just can't. what you can get from meat is heart disease, okay? Autoimmune, diabetes, cholesterol. Yeah, just even little amounts. I'm not shaming anybody, but I want to get people feeling good. And I don't want to sugarcoat it, okay? Because that wouldn't be good for you either. You know what this is, you guys? Cilantro. That's how we do that. We're going to be putting that in some more amazing dishes. We're going to be talking about how you should not even eat these unless you eat one romaine head at a time. That's the rule over here at our house. Oh my gosh, nutrient density. Bring it. Okay, we shred 2 pounds of carrots up every week. This is the nutrient dense. We're not cutting food, okay? We're crowding out the junk right here, okay? Look at this. Look at this. And we're going to get more carrots up here. You guys, I'm not done with this grocery list, okay? I'm not done with this. We got an onion, okay? Because that's how we slay. This right here is real food, real carbohydrates, no deprivation, just smarter choices, okay? And you can do it too. We're not done, but wait, there's more. I had to get some garbage bags. It's that time of the year. I also had to get these garbage bags, so put that on your guess, okay? And I also had to get some soy milk, of course. We're gonna put this in all kinds of stuff. We're gonna put it in our oats. You can put it with your rice, okay? Set up your breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and it's gonna feel like everything nice. I don't want this to be hard for people. I want people to eat their plants off, quit cutting carbs, cutting calories, because if that stuff worked, we wouldn't be the sickest generation out there. We're the sickest generation out there because of this food pyramid BS, okay, that's funded by the meat and dairy industry. I'm gonna say it's so ridiculous. You know what I'm funded by? A passion for people to get their life back. It's so confusing when we've got this crap coming at us all day long. So I want you to get unconfused with green peppers and red peppers because we're making some other stuff with that. So let's take a look at this grocery haul with it all. This is a mother load right here. And let's take one more guess. Is there anything else missing? Oh, yeah. The cauliflower, more nutrient density, okay? This is really what makes people lose weight and feel great, and we can make cauliflower wings out of it, or you can just eat it plain. It's not about the recipes, it's about the real food, okay? Frozen veggies, the real life hacks, and let's guess this grocery haul because it's a big. And that is actually how to slay, okay? I made a list, I went and got it, now I'm gonna go eat it. But let's get this little view. This is what the food pyramids should look like. Look at this. This is real food, okay? This is really what you should be bringing home from the store. Do you see any boxed stuff here? Do you see any processed vegan food? No, because I'm not here for that mood. I'm here to get people healthy with real food. And that's how we slay today. Any questions about my awesome grocery haul with it all? $288, you're getting closer. It was a little bit more because I got those garbage bags. A little closer, a little higher. Whoopsie-daisy. And I got the gloves. Like, I got all this stuff. I got the rubber gloves. I got the paper towel. That stuff is like, paper towels for rich people. I don't understand why they're $9.99 for 2 paper towels. I've got to stop. I've got to stop buying them. Our grand total. And not only are we eating every day with this food, I'm going to be having a delicious class on nutrient density. Tell your friends. If you're a Plantspiration member, you get to bring a friend for free every week because we want more people to see what real food, a real food pyramid looks like to crush chronic disease, lose weight, and feel great. We're going to be making a cheesy hash brown casserole super fast. We're going to be making salami kale. You heard it here. Salami kale and how to whip that up. And we're making our famous wrap it up wraps. And we're going to be talking about nutrient density, the real solution to chronic disease, okay? The total of this grocery haul is, ooh, it's so good to see this. You are so close, Diane. You guys, it's $303.82, and I'm proud of that grocery haul because look at this. I mean, you're not seeing all my kitchen stuff, but hold on a second. Do you see all this? You guys, I'm going to eat all of this with some help, but that's how we do it, okay? This is how you eat your plants off. This is nutrient density. This is how you lose weight and feel great. Now, what I want everybody to do is tell me on a scale of 1 to 5 now. 1 is I'm frozen. 2, 5 is I'm slaying it today, and I can't wait to eat my plants off. Let me know if you're slaying it with me. Yeah, these pictures. This is what that food pyramid did to my family. Okay, this is what that food pyramid did to my family. It misled us, it confused us, and it created chronic disease like we've never seen. But man, did this save my life. Look at this. We're gonna make so much food. We're gonna make soups, we're gonna make wraps, we're gonna make cheesy casseroles, we're gonna make beans and rice and everything nice. We're gonna be making Buddha bowls, macro bowls, cabbage bowls. We've got so much awesome food right here to make. You guys are amazing. I love you so much. Any other questions before we wrap it up? Because I want you guys to get back to eating your plants off. I want you to remind yourself, if anything slips, if anything goes wrong, who cares? This isn't a diet. We're not restricting. We're not cutting back. We're learning how to live our best life. That's what I'm talking about. People crush it at Plantspiration, right, you guys? Tell them they need to get in here, because this is where people are learning how to live their best life. I'm going to let you guys go because I'm too excited right now. I've got to put all these groceries away so that I can slay, and I want to see everybody in tomorrow night's class. This is where John and I are kicking some you-know-what, showing you how to make the simplest, easiest, most delicious foods out there. The Eat Your Plants Off classes are the best. So let me tell you guys one more thing. For the planet, the animals, and for your health, please eat your plants off. And if you're out there in YouTube land, get into Plantspiration so you can learn how to slay it with us. I love you guys. You guys at Plantspiration, winning.